This is the Louie Tee Network.
In the L.A.B room.
Who else could it be? Me, Dorman. Louie Tee, welcome. You are in the L.A.B room. Of course, I'm your host, Lou. Thank you for joining me. It's time! It's time! It's playoff time! It's the road to the playoffs for the number 5 seeded Green Bay Packers. The Packers gave off the illusion of business as usual with their 6-0 start to the season, with some big wins at home versus Kansas City Chiefs, the Seattle Seahawks, and the San Diego Chargers. San Diego Superchargers, before we found out the Chargers weren't any good. But the bye week was the worst thing that could happen to this Packers team, as they came off the bye and lost 3 consecutive games at Denver, at Carolina, and home to the Detroit Lions. In fact, the Packers would go through a stretch of 4 out of 5 losses, the first time any stretch of any such since the 2013 season when Aaron Rodgers was injured. They would go on to lose on Thanksgiving to the Chicago Bears to complete their worst stretch of the season, and it landed them at 7-4 in week 12 after starting the season 6-0. A lot of questions swirling about this Packers team and their ability to get it done. But they would bounce back due to a bit of luck. The Motor City Miracle provided them with a spark, a temporary rejuvenation of sorts, as the Packers ran off 3 consecutive wins, including that Detroit Lions come from behind win at the gun. But that was short-lived, as the Packers would finish up the season with 2 of their uglier losses of the season, a beatdown at the hands of the Arizona Cardinals in week 16, and a division-clinching loss in week 17 at home to the Minnesota Vikings, losing all of their home division games for the first time in a very long time in Green Bay. Now, the question begs, at 10-6, can the Green Bay Packers flip some type of switch, find a way to protect Aaron Rodgers, and get it done on the road in the postseason as they head to Washington in Wild Card Weekend? It'll be a tough ask of a team that's struggling, but with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, anything is possible. That's the Green Bay Packers and their road to playoffs.
There's plenty more where that came from. While you're here, subscribe to the channel. If you want more Louie Tee, be sure to follow me on Twitter at In the L.A.B room, or you can like the Facebook page at In the L.A.B room. That's In the L.A.B room on Facebook and at In the L.A.B room on Twitter. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so.